Last time, the party arrived at Tantung. Oh, okay. Last time the party arrived at Tantung and diffused the situation between the hunter known as Hugo and his hunting companion known as what was it? I forgot his name. Little red kobold dude.
No.
It's only known as question mark in the chat. Fuck.
His name is Tim.
Raph.
It's not Tim.
Hugo and Raph, that situation got diffused by Miqol. But things soon turned south by whenever Skye made her appearance and Raph noticed who she was. Beginning a duel between the two of them, Miqol intervened and calmed their emotions.
In calm what?
Hugo soon escaped after Skye gave pity upon the beast upon the kobold in its attempts of wanting to be free. In the meanwhile, Miqol went into the long building, found a picture of his mother and his uncle, and met with the chieftain of the village, known as Benzoite. They soon learned that he is one of the draconic gods and one of the 5 of the Lee dragons. And all he wished was to find his son. Things started heating up between Miqol and the dragon. And where and Miqol eventually found himself cratered in the middle of the forest, like fucking Yamcha. Skye, on the other hand, went and pursued Hugo, for he ran away. In doing such, she met with a hooded individual, Medazzalam, and then continued following him inside of a house where he was frozen in fear. Skye returned back to the village and returned that box and freed what was inside. Benzoite's son, Larch. Skye retrieved got the reward of 100 gold for everyone in the party, as well as one question to ask the leader. Skye, doing Skye things, decided to fall on the floor, and she broke through and landed on a sword. She pocketed it without the knowing of Benzoite himself, and took it to Garrick, where Garrick is mad. Slightly miffed. Ariel, you return back to the village with a large sum of children, women, and elderly.
Oh God, what did I do?
You, Amarillo, and Phil went to the village, basically went off to go and try to find the other people. And you brought back your group of people, and Phil and Amarillo are still looking. You bring back your people, and you just see this community there. What do you do?
I would like to find the necromancer lady.
Do you try to ask around?
Yes.
In this town?
Yes.
So are you just going to try to find people that you know, or are you going to find a person, or are you just going to ask around?
I will ask someone I know.
Okay. Roll me perception if you can see him.
Damn it.
Give me a moment. Yeah, you can't really see anyone. But what you do hear is a large just crash.
Can I investigate?
It's off in the distance.
Oh, okay. I don't care about it then. I will just ask the person closest to me where to find Necromancer Lady. I forgot her name.
Oh, you would know this information. You would not know this information.
Oh, okay. Then I will ask the person closest.
You basically turn to this, like, to the, not the youngest of kids, but like they're about like in their teens. Ask maybe. You ask them if you've heard of a necromancer that lives in the forest, and the kid just looks at you and just says, "What? What?"
It's a yes or no question. It's very simple.
Let me roll real quick. If there's a necromancer living in the village, then they would have been taken out a long time ago.
Why do you say that?
Well, we mostly deal with preserving, like, nature and that type of stuff.
Oh.
He kind of just points to the symbol on his shoulder. One thing that you have noticed that you don't really need to make a roll. All these people have the same symbol on their shoulders. Of that just slightly glowing, just a lotus, green lotus on their shoulder.
Dang it, what's that uncle's name?
Roll history. If you don't remember. August.
Okay, whew.
You don't know his last name, but you know it's August.
Tell me, child, do you know of an August?
Augusta what?
Shut up.
Augusta D's nuts.
Ew.
The child kind of replies with, is he that sad old man?
Seems about right. Yes?
I don't know him personally.
Do you know where he resides?
Any
immediate family?
No, we all were told that his immediate family was killed. His closest sister, his adopted sister, got kind of... The chieftain tells us that she's died, but we hear things whenever we're out doing stuff, you know?
Where do you hear them?
They're like whispers, you know?
I see.
But if you're looking for August himself, he usually he is posted in the fog.
Is that black thing the fog?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Very well. Thank you,
I forgot
child.
to go into roll 20 again. Fuck.
Ah, dang it! You're there.
No, that's the
forgetting
camera.
that when you're there, you're not there.
No, that's the camera. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. And then he just kind of like walks away.
Well, that wasn't helpful at all.
Some time has passed on. I would say about half a day has passed on, and the other party hasn't come back yet, but you do eventually find a gust. Skye has walked out of that big building, and Miqol is walking out from the fog at this point.
Welcome back, cat.
Like, all the cats around you just kind of look up and give up. Just all of them just look at you.
My apologies. Welcome back, drunk cat.
There's like 3 that are still looking at you.
Close enough.
Welcome back, cat. In this village of cats.
Tell me, have you seen your uncle?
I was a bit busy doing other things.
Very
What's-
well. How about your aunt? I still have much to discuss about the art of necromancy.
Wait, you mean Ma?
Yeah?
I just got back from there.
Oh, very well.
But
Lead the way.
no, she's not a necromancer.
You positive.
Roll
Yeah,
persuasion.
Hold on, I had to roll persuasion. Bring up my character sheet. Be persuaded.
Roll insight.
Insight.
This cat may be slightly buzzed, but you know, he still makes a good argument. You believe what he says.
I suppose family knows best.
I mean, I could probably take it to meet her. But it's probably not like she'll be too willing to talk about necromancy because she seemed pretty adamant that she wasn't.
Well, if she is no necromancer, she means nothing.
She said something about being a lich.
And your interest rises again.
Where was she?
Alright, I'll take you to meet her aunt. Hell yeah, anyways. Just, I need to ask something of, seeing you throw me again.
Whenever the two of you are having this conversation, I need you both to roll me a perception check.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Go team!
Well, it's not really that stealthy because you hear like fucking like some cash fucking ring. Like you hear fucking like gold hitting each other as like a small fucking little tree, 2 little small trees, with gold pieces as leaves, pop up from the ground in front of both of you.
Alright.
Is this yours?
I don't know. It's look, if it's free money, if it's popping up in front of us, I'm just gonna take it.
I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
So, rules.
You do find something. You find a note that is attached at the base. Not kind of at the base, kind of near, like a bit closer to the top. Like it's attached to like one of the branches or some shit like that. Somewhere on there. There is a note that says "Redeem for 1 free question. Please accept this gold as payment for helping the village. Benzoite." And then just like after that, just like comma chieftain, just looks like a fucking business card, but it's made out of like fucking actual leaves.
Alright. I
What's-
stuff it into my bag.
What's it say?
Something about a question, and as thanks, payment.
Oh. All right. I'm assuming there's a note on like the one I have too.
Yeah, there's a note, but there's a
I
lot
can't
more,
read it,
There's
so-
a lot more words on there.
Then on mine?
No,
Yes.
on mine.
Yeah, yes.
Bonds, can you help me read this for a second?
I suppose.
It says, "Fuck you, you useless cat. You couldn't even bring back my son."
Is that what it
And a
says?
job well done to you too.
It still says the free question bullshit of that in Prince White. It's just
Looks like you have.
like on one side of it, it was like an actual like inked out message, and then the back of it just looks like that someone just scrawled just an insult. Fuck you.
Seems they were giddy to thank you.
Hold on.
What the hell? Wait, is
That
it
was-
deception?
Uh,
Persuasion?
Yeah, that would be a deception, since that's not what it says.
God damn it.
There we go.
Well, I tried to spare your feelings. It seems you're not very welcome here.
Yeah, makes sense after what I did to the chieftain.
Well, still seems you get a free question out of him,
Good, because I
whatever that may be.
and then I'll take it. Yeah, father.
Go ahead before I forget and take the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the money too.
Okay.
How much dinar is?
100 gold for both of you.
Fuck, I was gonna steal Miles's gold.
No,
You don't deserve it.
Skye.
Now, lead the
here's
way.
you.
Skye, in front of you as well,
Says-
like in front of both of you and Garrick as you're having your conversation with him. Fucking like 2 golden trees just fucking pop out of the ground as well.
Hey Garrick, I did that. Why are you sighing? I did good this time, stupid. What?
We're gonna talk about this later.
No, I want.
No.
It's 'cause you're too much.
We're
of a
talking
chicken.
about this later.
Too much of a chicken.
Garrick kind of just takes that, just kind of stands up. As you just say that, I need you to roll insight for me to kind of like try to get what he's feeling, just by his face.
14.
You see that you just saying that actually actually like scratched the surface. It got to his nerves a little bit. He looks upset and just actually just angry at this point. And he's just going to say, "I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to go into the village. I'm just going to go into the fog and try to find whoever else." Just
You're gonna get lost in there.
good.
Boy.
Enters into the fog. He doesn't even take that money tree either.
I'm gonna save for him.
The note on yours is in Draconic.
Oh, I'm gonna read it. Wait, I can't read it. Wait, can I read it?
Not Draconic. You don't know written Draconic. You know spoken Draconic.
Can I try?
Sure.
So I still intelligence.
Roll intelligence with
Come on.
Natural 17. Let's
Come
go.
on, give it to me.
As you look
please.
closer to it, you see that it like It's written in fucking Draconic. Then right below it, it's transcribed into fucking Common.
Like, okay.
So you have a easy way to fucking if any Draconic words has these characters in it, you can translate a little bit.
Okay, what does it say?
I can't read.
On the back of.
I can't read Common either.
Oh yeah, no, that's right.
That's why we were laughing.
I can't read.
Wrote a Nat 17 and described out in Common. That still doesn't help.
It doesn't help me.
You have just a moment of clarity, and it just says, "I've enjoyed our conversation."
Yay.
That's what you get from it. You're not sure if that's actually what it says, but you
I'm
know
gonna
it's
eat
from
it.
the guy since he said something about that tree coming up.
I'm gonna eat it.
Eat the tree?
No, I'm gonna eat the note.
Okay.
No one else gets to read it.
You dipshits.
No one else can read it now.
If I eat this note, Tree Jesus will make me happy.
It'll always be with me.
Hey, Bernard.
Hey.
So, Bernard,
Yeah.
you entered the village as at this point with just another group of just children, women, and children, women, old, elderly, that you found just in the fog. And in front of you just appears this golden, just a small, like, think of it like a bonsai tree, just pops up from the ground, and gold pieces are its leaves on this tree, with a note that's inscribed with a note that is attached to it.
Alright, I walk up to the tree. I read the note. Or what's the note written in?
The note for you is written in Common.
Alright, I read the note.
It says it says thank you for rescuing my people. You can redeem this to get one free question. And just it's signed Benzoite the Chieftain. Just at the bottom of it.
I guess I take the note.
Okay.
So is the gold coins available for the taking?
Yes. They are.
Roughly how many are there?
There is exactly 100 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll take... how many gold do I have, right? Probably have like 7. Take... Come on, you shitload.
Are you going to try to do small talk with this tree in the meantime?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, do you grow gold?
I am tree.
Interesting. So is gold the fruit that you bear?
I am tree.
Okay. So would you being a tree affect the amount of gold that you produce?
I am tree. Rawr.
Oh my gosh, interesting. Would it be okay if I can take 6 gold from your tree?
I.
The fuck? Okay. I casually and fearfully take 6 gold.
As you start removing just the gold piece by piece, as you just do it gently, it looks like that the tree itself at this point is removing the gold to help.
Okay.
You don't know what's going on now.
I am very confused, in game and out of game.
The tree just kind of like after you get all the gold off of it, it just kind of says one more time to you, "I am tree," and just kind of like plops back down.
Okay. I'll come back for you if I need any more gold. Thank you for your contribution
Don't touch him.
to me.
And this is why it's important to be here for intro,
I know.
because you miss out on a lot of information.
Sorry I slept in.
No, you're fine. Okay. So, Miqol and Arthuritis.
Yes.
Are you going to bring anyone else with you over to this, or no?
I just need to ask my question and then freaking leave with the skeleton.
Yeah. So I say pretty much at this point, Phil can just show up with the two of you to ask that question as well. I think for actually just simplicity's sake, I think just everyone just being there is going to be good.
Alright,
So
I see kind of where everyone is, and I join up with them.
okay. Garrick is kind of just. You saw Garrick. He's stomping off just into the fog.
Can I wave to him?
Yeah, roll charisma.
Not one.
Come on, that one.
Come on.
that one.
Yeah!
Yes.
Are you kidding? Stop calling out my nat ones.
What happened?
It's my job!
So, as you just like wave to Garrick, just like hi, Garrick just walks up to you and he does.
Middle finger.
What's your AC?
Oh boy.
God, if this thing can fucking load. Can I just talk to the tree while it loads again? Okay, here we go. AC is 18.
He hits you with a 19 and deals 3 damage to you. 3 bludgeoning damage to you as he just fucking like, punches you in the chest.
Alright.
Thankfully, he
I
wasn't
muttered.
raging, or you would have taken
Okay.
more.
Okay, good. Under my breath, I say asshole. Can you roll to see if you heard that?
Yeah.
I don't know why you want to die.
That
with
one!
this Session, Bernard.
Oh
roll
God, he
stealth,
rolled a
roll
nat
stealth.
20.
What do you roll, Wario?
Please tell me you
roll
rolled a nat
stealth
20.
as you say that.
Natural
Ooh,
one.
can I use that hidden that hidden foot thing where I can just like disappear? Oh no, but then that means I have to take a nap afterward.
Take a nap. This was pretty much as you're walking back into the village. Yeah, he heard
Okay.
you. He just
Beat him up.
glares at you, and he's gonna roll intimidation real quick.
That's
Roll
right.
insight.
He's gonna roll 4.
Shut your fucking
12.
mouth, you slut.
12. It's in the 12.
Did it roll? Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it rolled.
Oh, that's a 7. Damn.
Garrick, it basically, you know that scene in fucking anime whenever someone, like, you piss off some fucking dude so much that they just glare at you and there's just these fucking red eyes, that red eye effect that happens with the sun. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically Garrick at this moment, just the side glance at you.
Okay. You know, I want to get across with the story, so I'm not gonna blow a kiss to him.
Do you want to leave this fucking forest, Bernard?
Do you want to leave
Hey,
this
I-
forest in one
Bro,
piece?
I just said I want to get along with the story, so I don't want to blow a kiss at him.
Okay.
Fucking
Emphasis on don't.
So you all walk into the long building. Inside of the long building, for those who weren't here last week, is this basically it's like this giant fucking hallway And on both sides of this hall, so in front of you is just this hall, then pillars that kind of extend, like wooden pillars that extend and that give like little walkways, but you know, it's very open. I think that is like more of a monastery-esque type place, but not really that type of religious, you know, involvement. And on the farther walls, past the pillars on the far left and right walls, there are pictures of other tabaxis, and that you can only assume are villagers, previous village members, alive and both dead. Miqol, you remember this place quite fondly because you were thrown out of the back.
Yep.
Wait, who's here?
I was here.
Miqol, basically the entire party at the moment's here, except for Tinrin
Nice.
and Garrick. Tinrin's kind of just... I'm going to roll something for Tinrin because he's experiencing
he
something
still-
new.
He's within the fog still.
No, he's not in the fog. Tinrin's not in the fog.
He's always invisible to me now.
He's a fog hound. That's all you know now. He rolled a 14 on his performance check.
One that is so casual in becoming a spirit.
Tinrin gets 3 rations. He's just playing on a drum, and people are assuming that he's just like this dog, and people are just giving him food. This is what you guys know, not your characters. he's content.
Good boy.
As you walk in, so just continuing on the farthest wall in front of you, is this, from what you can tell, is this wooden statue of a tabaxi that's of a wooden tabaxi with a headdress and like 2 horns coming up from the top of it. Not really like a Native American headdress, but more like some Japanese shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey. Oh, sorry, I was just talking to him.
as and from the distance, you just hear just scampering, kind of on the wood a little bit, and you just see just this large wooden, like not like big, but like it would consider a large space. A large wooden dragon just kind of like scamper up to you guys.
Wait, is this the chieftain or Luch?
You know that this is Luch.
I'm gonna
Loach.
pet him. I'm petting him.
Bernard, you see this wooden dragon just kind of appear in front of you, as well as
I
you,
look to the
Arthuritis.
others. I look to Arthuritis. I'm like, is this normal?
This is normal.
I move my hat just slightly.
Okay.
Miqol, you didn't realize that this was the chieftain's son either.
I don't think I care at that point.
Yeah, you don't care at this point. You kind of understood that this was kind of, you know, what was going to happen of it. Skye, roll me a charisma.
Charisma?
Yeah, just...
Okay.
You're so charming.
He just kind of looks at you, and again in Draconic, just... Skye, you hear, I am Tree.
You are.
Whoa.
Speak back to me, Draconic.
Loach seems to look around a little bit and kind of like makes eye contact with Phil.
Hello.
Tree. That's all he says.
Interesting.
Little insight.
Can I look back at Phil and just say, he is Tree?
Yeah, with that, then it would be insight with advantage. He was the one that was handing out the gold.
Oh, how are you doing, my friend?
Tree.
Oh, that's great. Can I have like a whole conversation in front of everyone?
You and Skye are just sitting down with this large draconic boy, just having a conversation with him and just just in common and draconic of just all it derives is, I am Tree. I see. Yes, yes, you are.
Oh,
Can I just
Yeah.
comprehend language?
All you
He's
hear
not
at
saying any-
all you hear whenever he's speaking at this point is, I am Tree.
And then me just commenting, yes you are.
That's all you're saying. I'm just like, oh, interesting. And it's like I'm just like adding to the conversation.
Oh.
I think
Miqol is just sitting there. He's just trying to open a bottle, but it's fucking empty.
we should leave them be, Miqol.
Yeah, sure. The sooner we're out of here, the better. I'm gonna walk up to the statue. I'm just gonna go, "Oi! Came to redeem this."
Same.
As Miqol kind of says that, the statue kind of just eyes slowly open, and then the statue just begins speaking. I see. Back again. I see that you didn't die from the impact.
Somehow, rather not you have you do that again.
Call it a blessing. He gives
Whatever.
this large, like, cat-like smile.
Whatever,
Yeah.
you crazy old bag. Look, where is Kosovo?
He kind of looks at you, Arthuritis, and back at the cat, back at you, Miqol. She was taken about... How old are you?
Why does it matter?
Because it depends on how long ago she was taken by slavers.
God, what? 32.
All the sleep.
About 20-ish. It's coming up on the anniversary, if I remember correctly, soon.
Where is she?
It's not within my fog. I do not know.
God, but do you know which way they at least went?
If I remember correctly, they weren't necessarily the typical folk that we would see hunting inside of the fog. They weren't the lizard. The lizard folk or the turtle. Neither tabaxi that wandered a little too far. They were more, I think, more mainland races. So the typical dwarf, elf, human. But it wasn't the same company that stole from earlier. It was something else.
Damn it.
They were
So was it
traveling in the the north by northwest. That's all I know, but I'm pretty sure that you know that as well at this point, given the fact that it is a part of your history.
What do you mean, my history?
History speaks, doesn't it?
Also,
Yeah, with
trees.
that, he rolled low. Yeah, he's basically talking about just the history of what has happened and what stories he has been told.
God damn it.
There's a lot
Alright.
of crows in here.
Fine. Find the gust later. Can deal with this. Bonds, if you have anything to ask, go ahead.
I'm gonna turn to you, be like, does he know everything, or?
Only
should I know?
that's
He's-
within my fog, and whatever
Just
my
some-
people tell me.
He's just some crazy old bat.
In that case,
Not bats
would
per
like-
se.
What do you know about bats?
no.
Tell me everything
us.
you know about the bats. I want to know. I want my bat facts. I want my cool bug facts.
I want my cool buggy back.
Where are my crazy facts at?
I would like to know everything you know about necromancy.
Oh boy.
There's not much for me to know, unfortunately. That's not my realm of expertise. But my brother was more a fan of that type of stuff, but he's stopped in the recent year in attempts to try and be more, how do the humans say it these days? Incognito.
And what?
Oh, we do like getting incognito mode.
What?
Yes.
Kind of like sicko mode.
What?
Huh?
What's that?
The brother that I'm speaking of is Necros.
Fitting
Oh.
name.
Name.
I don't
He's
know.
the, if I remember correctly, he runs the Black Scales.
And I'm supposing that these black scales are not here.
No. If I remember correctly as well, they're also on the main continent, but other than that, you know.
Is
He
there
might,
anyone
he
in
might
this-
have more information on the subject than I do, but, you know, you also might want to try hitting up, you know, Bob.
Bob? Well, is there anyone in this village that might know a thing or two?
He kind of just looks at... Is Miqol still in this conversation or no?
I'm like half there. I'm just like listening in, but I'm not really paying too much attention.
He kind of looks at you, Miqol. What have you told him?
I didn't tell him shit.
Alright. I think that there's a bit of a misunderstanding to some degree. My people don't necessarily perform necrotic acts, unfortunately. We're here to restore Earth, assist with some natural disasters of the earth and kind, you know. Necrotic stuff isn't necessarily in our purview. And I don't know of anyone who does perform such acts. In my village.
Well,
You can try to roll insight on that.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
You believe him.
That's disappointing.
Yes. Though there was someone long ago that used to, but she's mostly dead by now. Decomposing and just rotting in her grave.
Where might I find this grave?
She never made it back to the village. I wouldn't know. Not in my fog.
I'm gonna roll insight on that one.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. I'm done with insight.
Not one on his side.
Oh, okay, nice.
That was persuasion. You don't believe what he's saying, but he's not lying. He does drop a name though. Let me find that name real quick. Sorry, I have to open up a fucking. I hate using Word for this shit because it takes a long time just to fucking get it going. If I remember correctly, her name was May Orbrush.
May Orbrush. Interesting.
She died a long time ago, to my knowledge. If you're looking for someone like that in the village itself, then that would have been your best bet, but she hasn't been here the longest time.
I see.
Do your other companions wish to speak to me as well, or?
I'm not quite sure.
I have a question.
You already asked yours, but sure, what do you want?
No, it's a question. How was your day?
Here, you can use my question ticket for that if you'd want.
Okay.
He's willing to tell you what how his day was, but you were already there. Not even like 30 minutes, not even like 6 hours ago.
I forgot.
So how is he doing?
How was your day?
He's willing to give that to you for free, not...
Well, I want to hear it, Wario.
His day is fine. He ate a large consumption of berries and mushrooms.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm
Both
past that.
poisonous and non-poisonous.
Oh, let me go back to petting tree.
Okay. Bernard, is there any question you want to ask him?
No, not really.
You
I don't really know. Not really. I don't think about the
Where's the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom?
the bathroom. I don't know, cause what's it called? I'm just
You're here.
honestly don't remember.
You're just
Yeah, I'm
here.
just here right now. I
Well,
guess
if you
I'll give
keep-
my note to someone else.
Okay.
Hey, who wants my note? I don't know what to ask.
I'll have it. I'll read it. I got it.
I'll have it.
I'm gonna read it.
I'm gonna go ahead and read over him, just in case.
Where's the bathroom?
What do I think it's? What do I think it's?
Hmm?
I'm trying to read it.
You don't know what it says.
What do I think it says?
You think it says, you smell nice.
And what is it? What does it actually say?
You think it smells nice. Ha ha, I lied. That's what you think it says. What it actually says is the same basic information that it said on your thing, Arthuritis.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
just
is
my
nice
question
letter.
asking note.
This is a nice letter.
Yes.
I mean, because what's it called? I basically know the area. It like I don't know much about the Misty place, but like other than
Basically,
that,
if you can ask him questions about these are just hints that I'm giving you. You can ask about that treaty. You can ask about the other draconic gods. He would know something about the closest one, the farthest one, the one that's most dangerous. He's basically that guy right
my
now.
main question is: there's so many crows inside this house.
It's a very open design.
No, it's okay. I already passed off my note. I just don't know what to ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat your note.
Do you eat the notes?
Yeah. I'm not gonna eat the note. Are you gonna use this note?
Skye, you still have a question to ask him. Like you have a pressing question
do.
to ask him.
I have two actually.
And Phil just gave you
the
his.
restroom?
Where's the ladies' room?
Is that the actual question or no?
How do I get to the shadow fall?
Well, like the Feywilds, where the Fey resides, you have to use such things like landlines.
Landline?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ley lines are like entryways, kind of. They allow you to pass into another plane of existence.
Okay. I'm gonna eat the note.
I eat the note.
It tastes like pain.
Well, that's probably because you ate poison ivy.
Oh.
Roll Constitution.
What?
Whatever you don't know don't hurt you.
Saving throw or just Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
You're choking.
I hate fucking poison ivy.
Your throat feels itchy, but you're fine.
I don't like it.
Am I allergic?
Am I
Phil,
allergic
no,
to
you aren't,
paper?
because you're a tree person.
I am tree.
No. Oh, her. Okay. I was like, wait.
Fucking ate the paper. That was poison ivy.
Okay. So you all answered all the questions, and you guys all kind of leave. Loach is kind of just sad, tree.
I pat the tree and I'm like, it's okay.
Outside, you see. Let's see if he's gotten any more. Oh yeah, Tinrin just sitting outside with just.
Snacks.
Yeah, just he basically has like a small fucking bucket filled with like ration, like fucking like dried meats, like a vegetable, like every now and again.
He's gonna keep us alive.
He's happy. He's content.
He's a good boy.
Bark.
We go now?
Wait, is that Tinrin?
Yes.
I'm gonna hug Tinrin.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, friend.
I'm gonna put him on my shoulders.
Hi.
You guys go ahead. I have a promise to fulfill. Hey, Bones. If you want to still see her, come on.
Yes, that'd
Where's
be lovely.
Garrick? Fuck.
Garrick is still kind of walking by himself.
Put Tinrin down and run. There you go.
You're gonna try to find Garrick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then first up.
Okay. Phil, what are you gonna try to do in this place? Are you just gonna powwow with fucking Tinrin?
Fuck it, why not? I don't know what else to do. So yeah, what's poppin', Tinrin? The fog monster.
Little dog man, just how you doing? I'm doing good, friend.
What's poppin' you? I just keep on patting his face like a boy.
You're echoing a little bit, Bernard. I think that might be arthritis.
I know, I've been hearing it and I'm like, who's blasting their music?
Alright. We'll just do Tinrin and Phil's thing since that's kind of inconsequential.
Because I have nothing to do here.
Yeah, you have nothing to do. Are you proficient with an instrument?
Let me see. No. But I am good with cards. Yeah.
Okay. Tinrin is going to, just out of just ignorance, he's just going to hand you his drum and say, play this, friend.
Okay.
Full performance.
Oh god.
With disadvantage since you're not proficient with this item. Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Fucking like, I was born to play the drums.
Tinrin is just going to be basically doing a small, just little fucking, like, dance. Some cutesy fucking dog dance and shit.
And I'm like fucking shredding the drums. I'm like...
Yeah, you are giving him just...
The best drummist solo.
Yeah, you are accompanying his fucking dance in the best way possible. And first time picking it up, and just afterwards, you guys get a total of 11 more rations.
The god of music just came over me, and I didn't like it.
Jack Black just fucking tapped you on the fucking nose and just say, "Rock out!"
Back in my child years, Jack Black came out of nowhere, and he did a whole School of Rock session with me and my classmates. I tried to put it in the back of my head. But it came out one way or another.
Yeah, Arthuritis, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you lower the sensitivity of your mic? Or raise the sensitivity of it?
Is this better?
Yeah, just a little bit because it's picking up Phil.
It is becoming me times 2. Oh, there he goes.
That or just
It is you.
Please
turn Phil way down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Please don't do that because you're gonna.
Ah!
You're peeking. You're peeking my shit.
All right, you're at 5%.
Yeah, that's what I have him as to.
Am I that loud?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Arthuritis and Miqol. You were walking towards the towards the fog, and you eventually make it to this small house. Arthuritis, you see this house. It has parts of it that look just rotten and decayed, but other parts of it that actually look like new, or at least like it was built in the past like 5 years. 5 years, 10 years.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is this where she resides?
Yes, this is my home.
Your home?
Yeah,
It's quite
I know.
Lovely.
Well, it'd be more lovely if I could have better memories with it. Yes, this place in the first place that made my skin look like this. I'm just getting adjusted to like my entire body.
Well, better to have memories than none at all. And look at this
Are you
architecture.
memory shaming him?
Are you body shaming me?
Excuse me.
Can't shame a body if you don't have one. Do you guys walk in?
Yes.
I'm just gonna knock.
As you knock, the door just kind of opens by itself.
Hmm.
And inside you kind of hear laughter between two people. You just, not really laughter, just like conversation between two individuals.
I'm just gonna stroll in and just yell, "Mother! Someone else see ya!"
As you just kind of walk by like the front room, you see that there's your uncle August just sitting in a chair, with Hugo kind of still paralyzed, just in just a position where he's being used as a fucking coffee table.
Isn't Hugo that like all powerful?
That dude that you guys are gonna have this fucking encounter with, he's fucking paralyzed for a while. And she's using him as a fucking coffee table. And Medazlam is just kind of sitting there on the other side of it, just in a chair. They're not using coasters on him.
Savages.
I draw the line at no coasters.
No coasters. You're acting like this is gonna leave a fucking ring
It might.
on a human being.
Yeah, now
He's not even a human.
On cat being. Was it Medazlam just kind of looks at you and just says, "Oh, okay, bring him if you insist."
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna come back here because you asked me to do you know what, but he wanted to see you, so here he is. I own one.
Hey, nephew. Just kind of like raises his hand as he's drinking like a thing of coffee.
Hello.
Oh, look at you. Medazlam just kind of like stands up. And who raised you?
That would be
My mom.
no. Wait. Dang it. Okay, wait. I have his name here. I want to pronounce it right. Please.
Can we roll to see if he pronounces it right?
You don't have a tongue, so it's going to be hard regardless. You just speaking in general is just fucking, just amazing.
Fucking disgusting.
God. Well, I
Therasma.
was raised by Terasma. Yeah, I have him as like Toroma. Jesus
Correct.
Christ. I need to change
Raised
this.
by Thurston. Oh. Medazlam just kind of looks down to you, Miqol, and just over. Do you want to speak in my office?
Me?
No, she kind of looks down at you and you, Miqol, and back at Arthuritis. And just she's asking this to Arthuritis, do you wish to speak in my office?
That'd be lovely.
All right. As Miqol, you know that her office is directly across the room, but she's continuing down the hallway. Arthuritis, you just see her just continuing down the way, just leading you off into this hallway. Are you going to follow them, Miqol?
With a ghost right there? Yeah, no, I don't want to be talking to him.
See ya. Just... So do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll stealth.
I need to.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, she doesn't notice you.
Do I notice him?
Roll perception.
Oh, perception.
Are you really gonna call me out on that?
Damn it. I mean, I want to. I wouldn't say anything, but. I don't notice
As you, at the end of this hallway, you notice that there is a singular door, and she basically says, "Come in, come in." Just as she opens the door for you and just gestures for you to walk in.
Oh, please. I'm a gentleman. Ladies first.
Please, this is my home. I insist.
Wait, what the? Oh, okay. It's like, is that part of it?
No, no, that.
Random knock.
Let me out.
Knock on wood.
Let me out. I'm Miqol's twin brother, Miqol. Let me out. I'm the real Miqol.
Oh, I go in then.
Okay, I need you to make me a. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. As you walk inside of this room, you don't look beneath you, and you walk into a magic circle. 2 magic circles, in fact. And as you walk in, you immediately feel a severing connection between you and your god. You're still walking and talking, but you don't know for how long you can last.
What is the meaning of this?
If you're in here for too long, you will become inanimate and you will die.
Like the chair.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Medazolim slowly just kind of slinks her way inside of the room and sits on just this chair. Are you going to try to stealth your way in, or are you just going to do perception while the door is just still open? Miqol?
How much time do I have?
Roll an arcane. Roll a religion. See if you can, try to piece that together.
God, oh god, oh god.
You have about an hour.
Okay, I can do this. I sit down at a chair. Also.
No, there's no chair in there. There's just standing.
Wait, what? I thought you said
Become
she
a
went in
chair.
and sat down.
She is sitting at a chair. You are standing.
Oh. Well, this
Become
is
a
quite a
chair.
predicament.
Yes, it is. I wasn't aware that my Miqol was affiliating himself with you.
Well, in his defense, he.
Name your status.
What does that mean?
She's pulling the no bullshit act. What is your rank? Essentially.
What is my rank? I'm gonna guess I'm just like a
You
follower.
were raised by the hand of Thurzan himself, not by like one of his acolytes. So you have a higher standing than everyone else. But other than that, you are just you're basically the white person of the skeletons.
White person.
You're
So
basically
you're
the
basically
white.
upper middle class.
Yeah, you're part of the upper middle class. You still have to work for shit, but like, just by the fact of you being white, you are like better. Just in some cases.
Fucking god.
Like, let's be honest here. Inherent racisms, yada yada yada.
Ha ha ha.
They just don't like the color of my bone.
What's back here? The fuck?
Man, I thought we were playing D&D, not real life.
I thought we were playing D&D. Mates, do you not realize that D&D is fucking racist, like, to hell?
man. I thought we were playing D&D, not suburban and city life.
Suburban others.
Messed up that joke. I'm sorry, guys.
Couches and basements.
There we go.
She said rank, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you must know, I was raised by Therzin, of course. Not quite what you would call a follower, but I do enjoy him quite a bit.
Are you trying to deceive her, or are you just trying to persuade her?
Persuasion, because I'm telling the truth. Damn it! What the hell? I'm telling the truth with that.
She sees that.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, you went from classic hell to like, I didn't do it, I promise.
Please don't hurt me.
You say that you don't follow him. Correct?
Well, he guides me in various parts of my journey,
Do you enjoy his guidance?
as much as any son would enjoy his father's guidance. Guidance.
Hmm.
Why must you know this?
Because you are currently caught in the snare of the hunter. I'm a part of a group meant to catch those like you.
Well, I'm sorry to say there are many groups, nations even, who try to catch those like me.
No. Not for what you are, but for whom raised you. So, Miqol, you're hearing basically all of this. This is a different tone. So I wish to ask you one thing. Would you rebel against your god if you knew his true atrocities?
That is up in the air, so to speak.
Because I know at the moment that you're currently severed from your god. And given the fact that you are a god-touched being, that is a bad thing.
Oh, quite terrible.
But I can make it so you can be free from your god. Free from his word.
And then what? Shackled onto yours?
No. You be freed. Think of it as the other side of the moral coin. Yeah? Every darkness has a little bit of bright to it. Has the other... fuck that. Sorry. Fuck. Every coin has two sides. And the other side of Terasman is my employer.
I'm gonna religion. So I can guess before they say it. Damn it.
You weren't sure who they're talking about, and they're not going to mention them by name. Miqol, since you're listening in on this conversation, you can roll a religion as well.
Mine's not gonna be nearly as good.
We'll see.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Not nearly as good.
You would actually understand this a little bit better because
You're more religious.
no, because you follow the Elder Pantheon more than you do the new or the Dragon Pantheon. They're talking about Ivan.
Oh no.
Oh, is that why I know? No, sorry. No, it'd make more sense if I knew it because it was Ivan.
Yeah, no, they're talking about Ivan the Dragon. The power between my employer and your god is the same. Same power. All siphons from the same being. So I'm offering you a chance to defect, but at the cost of one thing.
And what would that be?
You're standing amongst your other members of your god. Disown him, and I can give you freedom.
Burn all my bridges, so to speak.
Exactly.
Although that does sound very enticing. In a way. I'm afraid I might have to decline.
Oh?
See, I did not come here to be freed. I came here for knowledge, as is my whole life's journey. If you do not have knowledge, then I see no reason to accept anything.
I have quite the knowledge, dear skeleton. What knowledge do you seek in your dying times?
Funny.
We'll see.
I seek everything there is to know about necromancy. And nothing more. I don't think your employer, whoever that may be, will have everything I seek.
You would be surprised, my friend.
I've been alive. I've been undead for quite some time.
Same as I at this point. She kind of she removes just this face mask. She's basically this just extremely robed individual. Her face, from what you can see above the face mask, is just pristine, just white fur, piercing blue eyes. But as she removes the face mask, you just see this decrepit, just sunken in, decaying flesh.
Well.
The group in which my employer payrolls are necromancers of themselves. Deal a little bit in the darkness in order to beat the darkness, as one of the followers would say. If you agree to this, I can bring you into leagues with them. Contacts, information, better information.
And if I refuse, will my time here end?
Possibly.
Can I insight on that? Am I gonna die?
Yeah, sure. That's going to be she's lying.
So I'm not gonna die.
No.
Okay, thank God.
You can do an arcane check on this. On the circle.
Okay.
At this point.
Damn it.
This is a magic circle. Basically what magic circle does is it contains. And so it's containing you on two different levels. It's containing you on the level of undead, and then containing you on the level of your god. Just a celestial being cannot enter this circle.
Well, I guess I'll have to take my chances. I'm sorry, but I refuse. It's much more fun to learn things on your own, don't you think? I survived this long with barely any connections at all, let alone just a few guiding words from my god.
I see.
What is the point of knowing knowledge if you cannot, truly understand it yourself?
I understand it to a degree. Knowledge isn't everything, but using the applicable sense of it in order to form an output. That is what formed my most prized project.
I see.
He walks with you to this day.
The cat.
Yes.
Interesting.
Though it was a group project of to say, but his mother is still somewhere. I'm not a liar. Mr.
Does she know my name, or
No,
it's Arthur?
Arthur. I'm not a liar.
I'm not a rapper.
You a truther,
I'm
though.
gonna... What
It's
is
not.
this? Insight?
Yeah.
God damn it.
She rolled low on that persuasion, so you actually pass.
Oh, nice. She a liar?
No, she's not.
She a truther?
Gotta ask the real questions here.
Okay.
Though I do wish for you to keep my proposition up.
Well, if things turn out for the worst...
I'm no hunter.
Should the end days come, I might be back to listen to more of your proposition. But if you do not have knowledge without consequence for me, then I suppose,
What knowledge do you wish to seek?
well, everything on necromancy. And, of course, I'm missing a bit of myself. I have a location right now, but it might be gone before I know it.
And this is why I've attempted to keep myself preserved. To prevent that. She kind of walks over in front of the circle, and she just begins to just move her foot and just block out and just kind of like smudge it a little bit, and just immediately the first one goes down, then the second one goes down. Follow me to my actual office, and I can give you some material.
Lovely.
Miqol, make me another stealth.
Going to.
As you
You rolled
walk,
high, didn't you?
as she walks out, she just immediately says, "Hello, son." She just keeps watching, and she just keeps walking.
I think you see me.
He's there.
Good day.
I'm just gonna like kind of shake my head.
You thought you were hiding well. Up to that point. You basically exchange notes with her, and she's telling you these things. She's not telling you the process of how she became a lich, but she's giving you like necromancy tips and things to keep in mind, practical applications of it.
Is this Necromancy for Dummies Volume 2?
Volume 3. I had a hand in this one. See, it's right there.
It's your actual hand.
Yeah. You're just more or less conversing at this point, sharing notes.
Can I just practice like the book, Wario?
Yeah.
How to read and write.
Wait, what is that roll?
That would be intelligence check.
Oh God.
Sure. I'll start getting ready.
You begin reading the book and you know that scene from fucking Pokemon where Meowth is trying to learn how to speak?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that at the moment.
Oh.
Kyat. I am a Kyat. Hot. You know, this goes on for a while.
Chat.
At this point, we can go for a break.
Alright.
Because I need something to drink.
I'm running out of fancy words to use.
Quick, grab a thesaurus.
Don't worry, just take some fucking notes from me. Eventually you'll get it.
I shouldn't have been a freaking fancy skeleton.
Why do you think I played an idiot?
I could have been a pun skeleton. I'm so dumb.
Rattle me bones!
Oh well.
I think you
That's
balanced
like-
out me and Miles though. That's good.
What?
You balance out me and Miles.
Nice.
Yeah, no, because Anri and I can't agree on anything, ever.
Well, so you better be glad that I'm going for Garrett Craynard, or I'd be beating your ass.
This guy can murder you.
I can murder a lot of people. You can't
Would you really murder me with the Dozlam right there?
Probably not.
She's a cool cat lady. I'm gonna pet her.
She's a cool cat, unlike you.
Yo! High five!
Fucking high five Medazzle and her hand fucking falls off. She just looks
Oh.
at you.
I throw up on her hand. I got scared.
I'm surprised you didn't
play
say
the
anything.
trumpet.
Alright, I want to point out something. Ariel, I'm surprised you didn't ask about the whole, like, aren't you his mother?
Aren't you his mother?
I was
I was
surprised
just
you
thinking
didn't
to
ask about
myself, huh? So he has 3 moms.
that. They have
Like, I was
the two.
honestly thinking to myself that. It's like, okay.
I would basically say you're able to piece together that she's May.
He's got two.
Wait, she's May?
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh! The guy said mostly dead.
Yeah. Her faces have gone.
Well, no, and the thing is, he can't sense dead things.
Huh.
He can only feel the living, and you might have
So-
you might think that she might have a part of all the dead things that are inside of the fog.
So can he feel me?
No. But you have like residual fucking like god energy, so
Bro, some girls really be putting out that god energy.
god.
It really shows.
Okay, are we all here? Is Bernard still?
I think Bernard's still dead.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. So Miqol, before we switch over, Medazzlin is just going to break away from fucking
No, I'm here.
Arthuritis as he's just geeking out about her fucking setup right now.
Shaken.
My bones, they're rattling. She's going to go over to you and just say, Do you know what guild this man's a part of? And she points at the coffee table.
Something about Suja.
His card says something else. I was just asking you if you knew of it.
No, I got thrown into a cage with him and just told work with him.
No. She's pointing at the coffee table.
Do I have to roll something so I can see everything else on the coffee table and see if I can figure it out?
You know it's Hugo.
Oh, she's asking about Hugo.
Yeah, she's asking about Hugo, not of Arthuritis.
What do I have to roll for that?
History? Yeah, no, it's kind of coming to a blank to you about it, but you remember something about silver.
I gotta tell her that.
She's gonna try to roll intelligence on that. History. Wow, that's a fucking 24. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he's not with the slavers then. Okay. He's with... Okay. Can you do me a favor? On top of the other stuff as well.
Sure.
Because I'm still trying to... I'm trying to get your... I'm trying to persuade your friend here to kind of look into a job opportunity. I want you to take this coin to a man by the name of... No. I need you to take this coin and give it to the owner of a bar by the name of the Ad Post.
Oh, god damn it.
Near, I believe it's within Ophinius. It's his hunting guild that he's a part of, but it's not the guild leader there. It's a personal friend of mine that I need you to speak to and, hand deliver the skeleton to, more or less.
Alright, take the coin and the skeleton to the ad post.
Yeah,
That's what you wanted?
that's all. It's an Ophinius.
Alright.
She taps you. She basically pats you on the head, then gets back up and just kind of goes back to the conversation. Do you want to look at the coin?
Yeah.
On the coin, I'm just gonna have to pull you guys back to the untitled page, the first one. The symbol of the coin the coin basically looks like this. Oh, fuck. I'm not good at drawing, but basically it depicts just a symbolistic picture of an orc. That's basically what it's trying to do. I'll draw it later, but yeah, just basically imagine the Warhammer orc symbol,
Yeah.
It basically depicts something along the lines of that. On the other side of it, it just is a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Okay, Skye.
Okay.
You begin to try to find Garrick.
Mhm.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Oh.
Garrick is... You can't really find Garrick anywhere, but you definitely see some people just kind of looking, like, speaking to themselves in just kind of a worrying way.
I guess I'll go to that.
Go to those people?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you going to go up to?
Who are they?
You see, like, this small child, you see this small cat person, you see this about average-ish, like, teenager-esque one, then you see, like, this elderly woman.
I'll go up to those.
Hmm?
I'll just go up to them.
They're, like,
Are they-
they're in, like, 3 different positions on the
Go up
map.
to the
So choose
old
one.
lady.
Okay.
Old lady. Hello, miss. I have a question.
Yes.
Do you know where a dragon guy is?
She just kind of, like, she kind of looks like just... She looks like there's just this old fucking cat just kind of just standing there. She has a cane, she's kind of shaking, and then she kind of just looks and begins to point at the longhouse. There's one in there, and his son.
Hmm?
She's pointing at the longhouse.
No. I mean, like, no, not like that guy. The forest.
There's one that's tearing down trees in the forest.
Yeah, that one. Where is he?
The sound is coming to the east.
Thank you. I'm just like sprint.
Just races banter underneath her breath. Damn dwarves cutting enough forest.
Just runs north instead of east. Runs south.
Shut up.
Runs west. You'll get there eventually.
If I just keep going in circles, I'll get there.
Roll perception.
Oh my god.
The sound is just as you enter the fog, the sound of it is just kind of enveloping around everything. Just that sound of just trees being torn down.
I'm just gonna look. No.
You can try to roll a survival to try to track him down.
Sure. Wow.
Wow,
Move
I wonder
to
where
survival.
Garrick is. As you just see just this giant fucking line of trees just destroyed.
Oh.
I think he's over there as you walk away.
What?
I think Garrick stepped on this leaf.
I'm gonna investigate the leaf.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh.
Investigating the leaf. Okay.
It is indeed a leaf.
You quite quizzitively just ask the leaf, "Where, Garrick?"
Where'd he go?
The leaf kind of just...
Shrugs.
The leaf kind of, like, wind kind of starts to pick up, and the wind just kind of blows off in the direction of just the destruction. and you just kind of look at that and just say, "Tree,
Okay, what do we
know
got?
best."
What do we got? I got nothing to work with. Cool.
I'm gonna go that way.
You begin walking and
I got nothing to work with. That's amazing.
Nothing to work with.
roll perception
No,
with
pretend you
advantage,
do.
since you're actually
Yeah, no, I am.
walking
I'm
closer.
bluffing. I'm gonna bluff the shit out of this. I have a jack and an
Say it
eight.
with advantage or what?
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay.
Since you're following the path and you're walking closer to the fucking destruction.
Kinda
You never had to
naturally,
track
You cast
anyone
wild
before.
magic. You go blind.
so- Oh no!
The nearest castle fills with cheese.
Oh no!
You are just following the path, and the sound is getting louder and louder. This is your first time trying to track someone, so this is probably why you're having a little bit of difficulty with it. But you eventually just see Garrick just tearing down trees after tree after tree with this sword that you fucking put in his hands.
Garrick.
As he's about to lop down another fucking tree, he's kind of just stopped mid-swing.
What those trees do?
Just kind of again, his grip kind of like tightens on the blade itself, and he eventually just kind of just drops the position that he was holding, the pose that he was holding with the sword in it, and he just kind of just Skye, why did you take this?
I fell on it. I don't know.
But why?
I was trying to be cool, and I fell, and I hurt my back, and there was a bunch of stuff, and I did it.
I don't care about the fall. Why this sword? Why out of everything?
Cause
Just
it was the first one I saw.
he just looks he's just trying to find answers.
I didn't mean to. I'll put it back.
No.
Just give me.
No.
Then what do you want me to do?
I just want you to try to understand.
I can't do that if you're going to go in this forest and just keep cutting down trees.
I'm mad.
I know.
Skye, I'm mad.
I know.
But do you know why I'm mad?
Sword.
I'm mad at myself.
Why?
I've wronged you, Skye. Yes.
Why? I mean, how?
You wouldn't remember.
Try me. I'm very good at remembering.
You just see him just give this just deep sigh. You just see his entire fucking being just kind of just tense up. What do you remember? before the lab.
Can I roll a history?
Yes. It's all a haze.
House. So I remember.
I don't want your perception of me to change.
I mean, it already has, because you just keep cutting down trees. Not telling me what the frick's wrong.
You can tell at this point that he's just trying to delay it.
Garrick, I'm just gonna use your question to ask then. Dragon, if you're gonna do this,
What question?
we all get a free question. Because I did something good. You didn't care. Because you were in here, your freaking sword, cutting down trees.
Skye, I was there.
And I don't get like a anything from it.
I was there whenever you
Where?
were taken.
Oh. Why?
As you just say why, he was about to just say another word, and he just stops. Do you remember that kobold?
Yeah,
The one that we freed?
sadly.
I was like him.
Okay.
And this, he kind of holds up the sword again, was the weapon my handler that cat dude, like that cat dude had. I have a beef to pick.
Why didn't we kill him?
Because it's not him.
Why don't we
This
kill
isn't his sword.
Then why don't we kill the person who owns the sword?
I'm trying to work that out. I'm trying to remember.
It wasn't the trees, Garrick.
No, it wasn't.
I'll help, okay? You just sit down.
You just, from one of the like many logs, there's like one that's big enough just to make a stump out of and just sit on.
I'm gonna sit him down.
The two of you just begin to just chat about the past of what's happened. You know the basic information of what has happened at that house now.
Okay.
And he basically goes on and he says the following. I was tasked to go to this house owned by a woman that had a child, to go grab the kid without any witnesses, without anything, and messed it up. I got spotted. The woman was understanding. She was kind. Generous. The handler, on the other hand, greed was more on their speed, you know. They wanted to get the job done and get paid and be over with it, not really thinking about the consequences of it, you know.
Yeah.
So, after I was forced to tell her that I had been spotted, she ordered the kill. I took her out, and then I grabbed this small child with purple scales. And I've been trying to do right.
Garrett?
He's just looking down. He just feels fucking horrible telling you this.
I'm gonna go back there. And I'm going to do what's right.
Okay.
All of them have to die, Garrett.
Hmm?
They all gotta die.
No, I was asking just what?
Yeah, they all gotta die.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you're saying who has to die.
The scientists.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guild. Oh no.
No, I'm gonna kill all of the kids.
I'm gonna kill.
Children too?
Yes. Just die.
Just fucking
I think-
Anakin those kids.
Oh,
I'm just going to retrieve
execute
quick.
Order 66.
Yo, let me just drain my IC and turn to a true evil, just for go things. Okay.
We kill the people who follow who issue the commands, not us. Not like Raph, unless we have to.
Kind of want to beat him up though.
He wants to be free.
I want to beat him up.
We'll talk about it later.
But I want to talk about it now. I want to beat him up.
Roll history real quick to see if you can give him a reason. If you can think up of a reason. He stole my pudding pop.
My scoop with a bop. You just gotta do it, you know?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna
He's
slowly
still tied
just-
up. He's still tied up.
Well, I'm gonna beat him up while he's tied up. Either that or I'm gonna take it out on the trees. Or I'm gonna take it up on the cat. And I kinda wanna do that too. I
Don't
wanna
beat
do
up
all of these
McCall.
things. I wanna beat him up.
Don't beat up McCall.
He's getting in our biz. I don't like it.
Skye, he knows.
Knows what?
He kind of gestures his hand to him, then to you, then to him again.
Well, I'm just gonna crack my knuckles. We have a problem then, no, we get hurt.
Skye.
Why did you tell him?
Because the cat's an alcoholic and I wanted to numb the pain.
You didn't tell me, but you told him?
Because he got me drunk.
It's not fair.
It's not. It wasn't. He knows, but he didn't do anything on it.
He's gonna.
Is he?
Yeah. He doesn't like me.
But what's his perception on me, Skye?
I don't know.
Because let's be honest, Skye. Between the both of us. Alright? You aren't the easiest person to deal with. It takes a lot of patience to deal with you. Ease up on him.
I'm sorry. That bad?
You're difficult sometimes. But patience is a virtue.
What does that mean?
It takes time.
Got it.
Unfortunately, the cat doesn't have it either. Whenever we get back together in the town, we'll have a heart-to-heart. Okay?
He's gonna betray us. He's gonna do it.
If he does, I'll skin him myself. How does that sound?
I wanna do it.
Do you know how to skin something? Because I don't think I taught you that.
It's just when you take the skin and you put it in the fridge.
No.
Oh.
At this point, you and Garrick just start having a conversation on how to skin Miqol.
Did I get anything out of it?
No, not really, since this is just practical. This is just conversation, not an actual practical thing. Practical application. You're just spitballing ideas, and Garrick is shooting them all down. The party eventually just reconvenes back in the center of town. And it's getting late at the moment. So do you guys want to make camp in the town? Or do you guys want to try to make it back to that wagon?
I see the wagon. There's nothing more for me.
Alright. I would say that at the moment it's about 10-ish. Does anyone else have any objections?
I'm gonna nap.
You're just going to sleep here?
I'm just gonna nap.
Okay. Tinrin is going to roll again. People are getting done of his shit. But he still does make a profit a little bit. He gets 6 rations. So in total, he has picked up, let's say, about 18 rations.
Wow.
I mean, the only person who would be awake to deal with the wagon would be
Arthuritis.
Arthuritis, yeah. And that's not exactly a short trip away,
Yeah.
so it's probably smart to just rest.
we're getting 2 rests. Phil is currently MIA, and El Amarillo is still kind of searching out for people, apparently.
He got lost in the fog.
I don't know his ways
Again.
going. I'm punching all the trees now.
That's what I do.
I gotta deforest this place, raise the temperature of the world in order to fit my climate needs.
It's a little cold in here. How about we do a bit more, just like global warming?
Just raise the fucking temperature. No,
I am.
Punches a tree. Yeah, so you guys take the night. And you guys don't really need to make shifts. People are willing to give you just a board and room just for here. Since you guys did save the town.
Lit.
And you guys get a full rest. You guys continue off to...
Back at full health.
Yep. You guys continue back to the to the wagon with nothing really of note, except for Tinren, who has a lot of rations. In the morning, he gives you all one, just just for food.
Ooh, me and Tinrin, we work together. I slayed those drums.
He asked for that drum back.
So, I still slayed them.
So that's going to be
It was like a mighty dragon. They have been
7 rations that he's using up.
No.
So he has 11 rations left. I'm going to say that you guys make it back to the wagon with no real difficulty. It's still early in the morning. No one's really fucking with anything. But you don't have anything really to pull the cart at the moment.
We got Tinrin.
I do, damn it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up my ivory goats.
Do you remember the activation word?
Bromith.
As you say the word and throw the goats in front of you like a goddamn Pokeball, they just kind of grow to size. And they you can now travel. How many hours are you traveling today?
24.
No. Bad idea. It'd be easier to just do 12.
Alright.
Well, 12 or 14.
Wait, we're going to Hargar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I'll move you guys over to the main map.
Although, these aren't hard to do for animal handling, right? Because they're statues.
Yeah, no,
Can I just give the reins to Arthuritis so I can read?
Yeah.
Or try and learn how to?
Hey, when'd you get the
I
reading
need to
bug?
rains down in Africa.
He needs to learn how to read.
I need to learn.
I need to learn afterwards.
No, because I'm not giving you my book.
But I need to read.
I'm just gonna say that Garrick, in the morning before you guys got there, kind of gave you just the, just said, ease up on Skye. That's basically all he said to you.
Oh, me?
Ease up on Skye. Skye's gonna do the same to you.
No.
Just kind of looks at you. Skye.
Holy shit.
I didn't hear that was true.
He just kind of looks back at you. I have my word.
Alright. Hold you to it. It's just... Next time, try and keep her from pissing off a mercenary.
Ooh.
Try you and a dragon then. Garrett gives you a shit-eating grin as he says this.
I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders and just like not like take another swig.
Still upsetty about Garrett punching.
You all continue, you guys continue the night to the night. Everything's fine. You travel for the 14 hours and you travel around there. Give me a moment. I have to answer something.
So I want my new cool catchphrase to be "Eat it, Stinky," whenever I defeat a villain.
If you think that's cool, you have more problems than you think.
Hey man, just wait till we like start fighting people, and then I just like go up to someone with my war hammer, and I'm like, "Eat it, Stinky."
You
And I
all
slash
travel
their head off.
just the night. No worry. There's nothing really to worry about. You're going that way. You're going. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to Hard Yard.
Okay.
We go the long way.
As you're,
Here.
yeah, okay. I didn't realize that you were just going to cut through. Okay.
Why did you want us to go that like there?
No, the way that you're traveling is fine. There isn't like a paved road, but there is a there is a dirt road going that way, just lining the forest. You travel about, I'm gonna say, 3 days without any real issue.
So about to here.
Yeah, you guys are about that. Oh shit! No, that's the. About like right here. No real issue. So I need you. So whoever's doing the downtime shit by reading a book, roll me an intelligence for 3 more times.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Wait, am I doing it the whole time?
Yeah, no, you're doing that the whole time. You're just reviewing your
Rooting for
notes.
me.
You basically go through the basics of it, and you just continue on, and you're just getting into harder and harder shit, and you're having difficulties at full sentences with contractions and all that fucking
Wait.
verbiage.
Me or Miqol?
No, I am. I'm learning how to read.
How to read common for babies. How to teach your kittens how to read. But you get there and you guys are stopping for the night, and I want you all to make me a perception. And this thing is going to have to roll self.
Oh my god.
disadvantage.
Oh my god. Of all the times I brought. Oh my god. Go team.
Oh,
Can
boy.
it be with advantage, please? I know, right?
Skye,
What?
can you roll me perception?
Why?
Just do it.
DM asked us to.
Garrick rolled a nat 1 because he's helping you with whatever you're doing. And Tinrin rolls a nat 1 as well
Jesus.
because he's banging on his drum.
Is Tinrin upset at me that I'm so good?
No, he's elated. He is elated.
I hope next time you're trying to play the drums or you just roll that one.
Though the only person that does
I break
notice
his
this
drum.
is Phil.
Yes.
No, Phil and Skye, you both notice this. You're just looking in, you're just doing whatever you're doing, and you guys just like look up for a second, and you see a polar bear.
Huh?
Hi. I wave to it.
it just kind of blinks at you.
I'm gonna wave at
I
it.
wave until it waves back. I wave harder.
He kind of looks around a little bit. Let me roll perception. Oh fuck yeah, it sees him. He looks at you directly, Skye. Looks at Phil, and then he notices Tinrin.
I'm still waving.
He's running towards Tinrin.
I'm still waving.
I'm gonna cover Tinlin.
I walk in front of Tinrin, trying to get his attention while still waving.
You just slide in.
I become Tinrin.
Yeah.
While still waving.
If you're wanting to jump ahead of him, I need you to roll me a acrobatics.
Got it. I'm gonna Mr.
Alright.
President this. Yeah.
Phil, you can try to roll insight on the creature on why it's doing this or why it is here.
Why are you here?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
You can probably insight that is either it is an exotic pet that someone brought from an extremely cold place, or it is loose from a zoo.
Well, if it is a beast, I can speak to it. Can I get out my warhammer? Threaten it?
Yeah, you pull out your warhammer. Skye, you duck out of the way and you get Tinrin. And do you say anything? He just says, "Hello, friend. What wrong?"
Polar bear, hide.
Bear. He kind of looks up from.
No, I'm
He
coming back
looks
down.
up from what you just said. Rolls a 19 and sees him. Otto.
What?
Kind of like he tries to like free himself from your hands.
I'm gonna let him go.
He kind of runs over to the bear as just out from under Phil's legs just comes Tinrin and just goes up to the bear as he just screams, "Otto!"
I lower my weapon while still waving.
The bear is just making bear noises.
I'm still waving. Like, out of all of this, I'm still waving. Until I get a wave back.
The bear just looks at you and just he just kind of just knowing that you guys are okay since he's here, just kind of like sits back and just does the bear wave, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if he didn't wave right then and there, I was gonna intimidate him into waving. Alright, I stopped my wave.
Tinrin is just like going up to this bear's fucking neck and just hugging him. Miqol, you see this now. You just see that there's a polar bear and Miqol and fucking Tinrin is hugging him. All you get from this is I don't really know what that insight was, but
I had to see like what he is to like. Sorry, if I can see like what kind of relationship Tinrin has with
Well,
us just
given
by
the
like
fact
physical
that-
interaction.
well, given the fact that that fucking Tinrin just screamed Otto at the top of his lungs. Otto.
Just like that.
I'm just gonna.
and just hugging him and just
Loving him, giving him all the affection.
there is no just comprehend language there. It's just that is
It is
a
only
bear.
Otto.
That is a name.
Oh, all right. I just.
The bear.
Ah, it was a waste
the
of spell
bear-
slot.
The bear just like fucking like does the dog dance thing where it's just like both paws just going up and down, just jumping a little bit. Friends, must come see, yes?
I'm just gonna hop out of the cart and walk up to Tinrin and just ask,
Otto, Otto knows way.
Tinrin, the hell is this?
It's Otto.
And
He's friend.
from
Home.
all right.
Otto.
Otto.
So,
Otto has stolen the show.
First it was Crab, now it is Otto.
Otto. Do you guys follow Otto?
If he knows a faster way to hard guard,
Yeah, if he knows the faster way, yes.
Tinrin just asks Otto, "Do you know way to hard, friend?" The bear just... It's acting like it's trying to talk. The bear's just going to just continue to walk. Just saunter just in the forest that he doesn't belong in. This jungle-esque fucking climate. There's a polar bear. And he doesn't really travel that far. You guys can leave, like, fucking Yellow and what's his name, Garrick, to finish making the camp in the meantime. But as the rest of you follow, you guys come to an encampment area. I didn't move your tokens over here, so give me a second. Give me a quick second.
Huh?
Give me a moment. I'm moving shit. Sorry.
Okay.
You see this camp of dog people. Just sitting
We're
around a fire.
huge.
Yeah, just sitting around a fire,
We're
talking
huge.
shit. And then all of a sudden Tinrin just comes on the back of Otto and just says,
Otto.
"I have brought hello friends, long time no see," and all of them just kind of like turn.
I love that he's literally just a picture of a polar bear.
All of them just turn and look at you all.
I'm going to gasp very loudly. Tinrin have dog friends.
All of them just ready their weapons. And that is where we will
yeah.
end the session.
Oh no.
Otto!
Joe.